Hi all, welcome back. I'm sharing another chilly December evening vlog. I hope you guys enjoy watching this. My husband had week off and he wanted to meet his friend who owns a pre-owned car showroom. Kids wanted to go, so we all tagged along. Usually on weekends or on holidays after lunch, at around 4:30 or 5 we go out for a long drive. Kids find it very difficult to spend time at home, especially because of this recent lockdown. So, whenever possible, we go out for a long drive. For me, cars are just a means of transport, decent means of transport. But my husband and my son, they're so crazy about models, variations, number plates, and all that. I find it stupid. It is shocking for me. But when I go shopping for clothes and jewelry, I am so excited, I go crazy. And maybe this is how my husband feels. And I know how it feels. I feel his pain now. Because of these recent events, most of us are not satisfied with online education, and we all feel as a parent, our kids are lacking and they are missing out so much on education and extracurricular activities. But I think we should look at it from different perspective. We know that our kids are not going to be free as much as they are now. They're not going to stay at home for such a long time. They're not going to spend whole day with us like they are spending now. So we must treasure this time and focus on creating a strong bond. So for now, I'm not going to stress on what my kids are missing. Rather, I'm going to think about what we can achieve together, what we can make together, and we are going to make our bonds grow stronger for now. So, since we are out, eating out is compulsory, we thought of having charts, and this place opposite Mount College we heard serve very tasty charts in hygienic way. So we thought of giving it a try. I personally felt the charts could be a little more chatpata, but however, kids enjoyed it a lot. Misbah was craving for charts and she enjoyed a lot. The other day I was feeling bored, so thought of applying mehendi. So the next evening I prepared bheja roti at home. Here I am showing how you can clean bheja. You can clean the blood vessels this way. Just hold bheja under a running water under the tap and pluck away the blood cells like so. With outwards motion, just pluck away the blood vessels and your bheja would be clean. I am a non-vegetarian, but I do respect the eating choices of everyone. So if you want, you can skip this. If you feel uncomfortable, go ahead and skip this part. It would be easier if you hold the bheja under running water to pluck away the blood vessels and then gently clean both the sides nicely. So you can see the difference between a clean bheja and not so clean one. To cook the bheja, I am going to heat 4 tablespoon oil in a pan. Into this I am adding 1 cinnamon stick and I am going to add 3 large onion which I have sliced thinly. So I'm just going to fry it for a couple of seconds. I'm going to add curry leaves. Curry leaves are optional, but they give a very nice street style flavor. So I'm going to add this. Also adding handful of mustard seeds, a little bit of mustard seeds, half spoon of turmeric powder, 1 spoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and 1 spoon of coriander powder. Now mix it well. Also going to add 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. Now mix it very nicely. Into this I am also going to add 1 medium sized tomato which I have chopped nicely. You have to cook until the tomato is soft. And when you have achieved that, adding a little bit of salt, and also I am going to add dill leaves, or we call it sui ki bhaji in my local language. This gives a very nice flavor to the bheja, and it also helps in removing the odor from it. So we are going to add this, mix it nicely, and cook until the bhaji, tomatoes and onions are nicely cooked. When you observe that the tomatoes are turned soft, going to go ahead and add in the bheja. We can also divide the bheja into 4 parts like this and add it. Now to cook the bheja, you're going to cook it on medium flame. Just flip it like this and cover it with the masala. You're going to follow this process for 2 to 3 minutes until the bheja changes its color, and then cover it nicely with the masala. Sprinkle some water, cover and let it cook on low flame for few minutes. It is optional, but I do like to add handful of sliced onion and handful of bhaji on top. Mix it nicely and cook it for other few seconds. This gives a very nice street style kind of flavor. So do try it. Mix it and cook it nicely for a couple of more seconds, or until the onions and the bhaji is nicely cooked. I'm going to garnish it with some garam masala powder and then turn off the flame. Now the bheja is ready. You can serve it. I like to have it along with roti. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If yes, do give this video a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.